and welcome back, guys. This is Maverick here with episode 3 of Monster Girl Doctor. Monster Musume no Oishasan. So yeah, anyways, continuing on with the series, I don't really think there's too much to recap, of course. Last episode, we saved a mermaid, or I guess treated a mermaid, right? Not really... Well, actually, no, we actually did save her because she almost drowned, ironically enough. But yeah, anyways, I don't think for these initial episodes they're gonna have too much of a relationship with each other. We are in the more introductory phase, getting our feet wet, so to speak, just learning a little bit more about the characters, about the, how they react to different situations, and just learning a bit more about the world as a whole, right? I'm still waiting for the actual, I guess, first real arc to begin, because obviously I don't think that they can continue with this sort of episodic theme like literally every single episode, right? Although, with that being said, there have been medical related mangas and works that have used this sort of episodic formula as well, such as Blackjack, which probably the most famous kind, which features a doctor treating a different case. It's just the complexity or simplicity of the case as it varies case by case, right? Still, I do think that we will be seeing a bit of a longer story arc continuing on, although probably not in this one. So, let's just get right to it and see what this week's story is. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh. Destroyed bridge. Ah, it's you. Like, kinda ninja girl? Did I say ninja? Why do you have stitches all over you? Like, is that part of your being a monster? What are you? A slime? Yeah, the slime. Okay. Goki Genyo. That towel is just so convenient. Scotty Dragon. So I assume she's a dragon girl? Mm. I still can't get over the fact that they didn't ask the voice actresses of this work to sing the main theme song. Ugh. Hmm. Safintitect. But yeah. Ooh, their names are going way too fast. Brunei? Kunai? Or what? Meme Aragina Cthulhu. Ooh. So inspired by Cthulhu, I guess? The flesh golem. Oh, okay, yeah. So that girl we saw in the beginning, I believe she's a flesh golem then. I imagine she's probably pretty powerful as well. Hello. Oh. How can you hear? Yeah. Kunai. Yeah, definitely a Cthulhu. Inspired by Cthulhu. Originally human. Okay. Damn. Oh, this is a red. Oh, she was made by a doctor. Yes. I mean, why would somebody? Why would somebody take her arm away? You would think that she lost it during, just lost it during battle. Yeah, the doctor's code. gotta treat her. This sounds like the stupidest thing ever. Not only do you want... Like, you actually have to go search for the arm yourself. Even though he wasn't even at this scene of the battle. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's quite a different outfit. Oh. So literally all her body parts are dropping left and right. So she's just basically falling apart. What's with the suspense music there? I don't know why I find this situation so funny. Wait, it's still... Oh my... Well, here's the fan service. So I guess it's not only it's not only surgically conjoined, it's also magically conjoined as well. Doesn't that, but technically wouldn't that mean that she can still control her limbs? If you still have feeling there, you can try to control it, right? How do you know? How the hell does she know it's the doctor? Oh my god. Well, no wonder she's always on edge. You would be too if you keep hearing voices in your head every day. Alright, are we gonna meet the mermaid now? Yep. Oh, did you find her arm? Yeah. Alright, so basically... Wait, you can't even feel... You can feel your arm, but you don't know it's been underwater all this time? Like, come on, how does this even... Ugh. It's gonna point. This is quite funny. So they don't actually act out of Kunai's will, but actually out of the will of their own, eh? Hmm. So that's why she keeps on hearing those voices? Wait, so if this works, she's going to ask him to... Oof. Can you actually imagine that? Suturing every single nerd and blood vessel? Kunai is actually the things that ninjas throw. The little I don't know what the exact English translation is. It's that pointy thing with a ring at the back. That's a kunai. Okay. This is probably when the fan service is gonna come in. Because he's going to be touching her nerves. Laying on a charm. Okay, let me guess. We're gonna have an attack right before the end. Just gonna beat them all up. much more. Are you? Snakes and spiders. I mean, we're probably gonna see. We're gonna see her later on, right? See? Of course. This is where the fan service is. I guess it's for their own pleasure. Well, typically you should be under. Yes. He's like 100% focused on the job. Oh my god. Right. Now we're gonna see the slavers one more time, one final time. No? Ah, there we are. Ooh. Are they gonna kidnap Lynn instead? Where's 17? Huh? The hell? What? Okay. Well, that certainly came out of nowhere. Oh my god. Okay, I guess this is the longer story arc we're waiting for. Well, see you guys after this. Alrighty, there we go with a cliffhanger, and so this means this is probably the start of a larger story, or a longer arc, if you will. And indeed, well, what the hell happened to Safi, right? I definitely don't think that she's pregnant, but then again, I can't really think of any explanation as to why her body would experience swelling either. By the way, snakes reproduce in, funnily enough, largely the same way as humans do. Their females have the reproductive organs, the males have a reproductive organ that they insert into the female reproductive organ, and yada yada yada, right? So, yeah. It could be that Safi is just playing a practical prank on the doctor. I wouldn't put it beside her. Or perhaps it's something to do with the gift that her spider friend brought her, right? We'll learn more in the next episode, because I do believe the next one is going to be talking about Safi. It's going to be Safi focused. So, we'll see about that. And for this episode, Kunai, I mean, there are definitely a lot of questions here, right? Like, why exactly those slavers or attackers who attacked her I think they are definitely up to something, and it's not just a simple case of wanting to kill Kunai or something like that, right? Otherwise, they would have had lots and lots of moments for doing that. And indeed, I think it's kind of funny that they themselves, the characters within the universe, don't really take much heed to that situation as well. If somebody really wanted Kunai dead, she would already long be dead, right? Being disabled like that, why being disabled in all that kind of manner, why would they want to leave her and not finish her off? There's definitely some sort of some sort of plan behind the shadows for this, right? And perhaps it actually does involve Glenn as well, although I can't really guess what they are trying to do. They mentioned they were slavers, right? So I guess they want to take some rare species of monsters and turn them into slaves, question mark? But what does that have to do with Glenn, right? Unless they're targeting Safi or something like that. But, who knows? Who knows? I mean, this episode pretty much went, okay-ish. There's definitely a lot less, medical stuff than the last one, I feel. This one is much more outlandish, right? I mean, losing a limb and then reconnecting the blood vessels and reconnecting the nerves. I mean, sure, you're supposed to do that, don't get me wrong. It's just that definitely not in this kind of situation and where the patient is not under any anesthesia or whatnot. Although I guess that is just because we wouldn't have any fan service otherwise, right? You can't really have the girl moaning if she is unconscious. But yeah, anyways, not really too much else to say about this one. Kunai, I guess it was a nice little reference there to the Japanese kanji kunai. By the way, again, just a little bit of side trivia. So the kunai, what they were talking about and saying, no suffering and whatnot, they are actually referring to the kanji of the two words, ku and nai, which does literally translate to suffering no or suffering none, so no suffering. And like I said before, it's also probably most famous to be a weapon that ninjas use, like sort of like shurikens. Shurikens are the star-shaped kind of things, and the kunai are the more pointing triangle type of things with a little circle or a ring at the very end there, and then you basically, I don't know, you can actually hold it like this as well, and throw it, right? So that's probably what kunai are most famous for, but that's where the name comes from. And they did mention that Glenn's name came from Grin as well, so yeah, not really much else to say there. Prism Red, definitely yes. Don't know if that has any significance in the story later on. But like I said, we will see, right? There's definitely some backstory behind Glenn and Safi and their teacher, Kafuli, I think is what she called. I don't know, did I actually not pick up on that in the first episode? That this is a Cthulhu reference? I don't know. Maybe I mentioned it, maybe not, but we can definitely see she's a giant octopus, so that's definitely something to do with Cthulhu, right? Yeah, in any case, so we are starting our first longer arc here, right? So looking forward to that and seeing what kind of troubles that the antagonists are stirring up, and I will see you guys next time as well. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.